Hey y'all, look, I use Blue Chew. I say it all the time. It really works, okay? Blue Chew is a unique online service that delivers the same active ingredients as Viagra and Cialis, but in chewable form and at a fraction of the cost. The chewables from BlueChew.com make sure you're ready to go whenever the moment strikes. I'm talking about sex moments, okay? Blue Chew is an online prescription service, so no visits to the doctor's office, no awkward conversations, and no waiting in line at the pharmacy. And it ships right to your door in a discreet package, okay? Don't like swallowing pills? No problem here. Blue Chew's tablets are chewable. And here's a special deal for y'all. Try Blue Chew free when you use our promo code TIM at checkout. Just pay $5 shipping. That's BlueChew.com, promo code TIM to receive your first month free. And I hope you think of me next time you engage in sexual intercourse, you little dirty, dirty boy.
I can show you the world.
Hey, shining, shimmering, splendid. Tell me, princess, now when did you last let your heart decide? Yeah.
There you go.
Wow.
I can open your eyes. Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to the No Chaser.
Take you one.
No Chaser podcast. I'm Tim Chantarangsu.
I'm Ricky Shucks.
And welcome back, y'all. Hey, we got a super special episode today, my guys. Known y'all for a very, very, very long time. Known James a little longer. But, I feel like OGs and a staple, especially in the Asian hip-hop community.
Hey.
Y'all been doing so much, way more than music in the space, putting other people on, doing a lot in terms of just, repping and just what we do out here in these streets, you feel me? Rick sees me pulling for words. The homies, they got hits on hits, Far East movement. Make some noise.
Thank you.
Shouts out to Kev. He couldn't make it today.
It's all good, man. Fuck Kev, man.
Oh, yeah. We can cuss.
Yeah.
Fuck Kev.
Yeah,
That's right. Yeah.
Motherfuckers grow their hair out. They think they too cool. Let's start it off. I ask every guest what they would like to sip on. A lot of the guests lately have been like, man, I don't really drink anymore. And I'll be like, whack.
Mhm.
But James was like, well, honestly, man, if that's what we doing, I've been on my mezcal tip. And I was like, bro, I've been pretending to be grown for a few years too. I like mezcal too. So I went and I went to Bevmo and I was looking at all the mezcal descriptions. First of all, this motherfucker was like $150.
Nice.
Yes.
Oh, it shows how much you appreciate us. I love that.
I do. Hello, we about to get slizzard
Let's
like
go.
a G6.
Let's go. Let's go.
This is Tobala, okay? The Lost Explorer mezcal, all right? And the description is what made it jump out to me because it said, an earthy expression with hints of tobacco, cocoa, vanilla, and, now this is funny because I always describe mezcal like this to people who never had it, leather.
Leather.
God
damn.
So my first few times I had mezcal, I was like, burnt leather.
It is a little smoky. A little smoky.
Yeah. But
Right.
this one specifically said leather in the description. I'm like,
Wow.
well, let's try this shit. Unique balance between wood aromas and umami flavors.
Umami. I still don't know what the fuck that really means.
Oh,
It's like
the
a
back of your tongue. or some shit?
back of your tongue, sweet, salty situation, right? Like a, I don't
I
know.
don't know.
Like that. Okay. That's
yeah, like-
onomatopoeia right there. Just like, oh, that's how you describe it. Okay.
Yeah, man. Something that just comes with being old. You start to pretend to like gross shit. You feel me?
Makes sense.
No, actually, what it is about mezcal though is that for some reason, because my wife is super allergic to alcohol. My sister-in-law is super allergic to alcohol. One of my partner's wives is allergic to alcohol. So we're always trying to find shit that they're not allergic to. So we're like experimenting. Try a little of this. Try a little of that. And they always
She's
get mad
joking, she's
flush,
joking.
right?
Yeah.
But for some reason, mezcal, all three of them are okay with it.
When you say allergic, you mean like just makes them turn red, or
So
like,
it's different for everybody. So like for one of them, it makes them mad itchy. And then the other one, it hurts their breathing a little bit.
oh damn,
Yeah, and the third one, it just makes them want to throw up.
oh god,
Yeah, but then
Y'all
for
are
some reason,
experimenting.
always experimenting. Always, it's like a fun drinking game. When we go out, you're like, try this too.
yeah, you can take a whiff. Are you having
Yeah.
some too, for me?
Oh yeah,
So
of course.
Okay.
yeah, but for some reason, so
Rick, you want to smell it even though you're not drinking it?
It
what are
smells.
you drinking?
I don't drink.
What?
Man, I've
Since
never
when?
drank ever.
Really?
Yeah.
Man.
Even at all them little crazy reckless Asian parties we go to, man.
I was
Tim's
always
substance
sober.
abuse. I thought it would just like,
You
overflow
would
to
think.
you, but yeah, that,
You would think, but look, if
That's
Rick
crazy.
wasn't around, I would have OD'd by now.
More
To
likely.
balance me.
I thought that was gonna smell like the candles I buy, because that's what it sounds like. But nah, that shit stank.
oh, but that shit though, I don't know why. Like when
All right, here you go.
it makes me feel a little bit better. It gives me a cleaner buzz than regular alcohol.
Well, when
does,
I started drinking bougie tequila, that was definitely the feeling of like, oh, I feel better the next day, and even
Yeah.
during. You know what I'm saying? I suppose that the Henny days, you wake up like, gah, dehydrated, diarrhea.
fucking worst.
Like it's just had a great night, but the afterwards not good. Cheers.
Cheers,
Cheers.
bruh.
Cheers, man.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yes, sir.
Cheers.
With that leather.
Cheers over there. Oh,
That's
good.
That's pleasant.
I like
very
it. Oh, shit.
leathery.
It is leathery though,
Yeah.
right?
It is?
Yeah.
You get that like fresh leather jacket out the store aftertaste.
Taste, you know?
Yeah,
You know, when
dog.
you get your jacket and you suck on it.
Burlington Coat Factory.
The way
Wow.
the leather smells is how it tastes on the tip of your tongue.
Just juice the fucking jacket. Okay, got it. Okay, cool.
Well, shit, man. First of all, for those of y'all who don't know, Far East Movement, man, how long have y'all been rocking? Because it's a long time, and
You gotta date us real quick, man. That's fucked up.
well, it's facts.
Hey, we was there too.
Because I'm about to tell the story of like one of my first ever performances, and y'all opened for me actually, if you remember
That
this.
sounds about right. Sounds about right.
only because we did this show at a church,
Uh-huh.
and you guys had to go to like some other actual like a real show
Yeah.
in fucking on the East Coast somewhere. So they was like, oh, can they go before you because they gotta get hop on a plane? I was like, yeah, sure. So then like fucking you go with your crazy light setup and shit, whatever y'all had, whole ass DJ setup and shit, and it's just me and Rick up there with mics to close the show. One of my first ever shows.
But a
ever.
lot of charisma. What do they call now?
Yeah, nah.
Riz. A lot of riz.
Yeah, look, what I lack in talent, I make up for in Riz.
Riz.
And that's why I'm still alive and risen. You know what I'm saying? He has risen.
Oh!
Shit. Wow.
Bars.
Has no one ever said that?
Bars. Oh, probably.
He has risen. No, they haven't. So all right, so give us some history, man. How long has the Far East Movement been doing their thing?
Oh man. I would say like 20 years. Yeah, it's been a long time, man. Yeah.
That's a lot.
How'd that come about? Were y'all like homies in high school and just were rapped together at lunch?
Actually, yeah. Like
Mm.
so me, Kevin, Jay, we would just like hang out in parking lots and just like freestyle terribly. But, like,
We've all
we
been
thought,
there.
Yeah, we thought we were like the best rappers ever and shit, you know. And then we saw Jin on Asian Raps. And he was like no, we saw Jin on BET.
Mhm.
Shouted out Asian Raps, and we're like, oh shit.
Oh, AZNraps.com.
Yeah, absolutely. So
Yeah.
we're like, oh, we gotta check this out. The people are gonna love us. Go on there and it's like, holy fuck. There's a lot of guys who can rap really good.
You know what I just remembered? You just unlocked the memory for me. Do you remember how we started communicating?
You and me?
Yeah. Because I remember specifically right now.
Did you slide in my MySpace DMs?
I sure the fuck did. I sure the fuck did. And
Sounds about right.
I'll tell you exactly why. Because me and Rick went to an import show where the game was performing.
Oh yeah.
And then y'all opened for the game where you just were performing before him, and the crowd was only there for the game, and they were like trash to y'all, like not giving you no love. And I was
we
like,
had
these dudes
so
are-
much of that.
yeah, I bet. And I was like, these fools are tight. Like, why is the crowd hating? So I looked you up on MySpace.
Wow.
And I was like, hey, man, I was at the fucking import shit. Crowd was whack, blah, blah, blah. And you were like, oh, thanks, bro. Thanks for showing love. And then we connected from there.
Dude, we've had so many. Dude, we did a full fucking tour with Lil Wayne.
Really?
Because we're big fans of Wayne.
Of
course.
You know, love Wayne. This is like in the midst of his like the Millie, like just like fucking.
But not just
slaughter.
Lil
Wayne.
Wayne.
Yeah.
Rick Ross,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Lloyd,
Carrie Hill.
Carrie Hilson.
Oh, so a bunch of people were like, who are these fucking Chang Chongs on the
Yeah,
stage?
exactly. And we opened, dog. Like our Twitter was just it was savage.
It's
bro.
going in.
Everybody just killing us, bro.
What the
These guys are the worst. Like fucking.
But you guys are
assholes.
good.
I don't know.
Well, let me ask you this, because I've of course the sound progressed through the years, because I feel like early Far East movement days, it was like almost on some backpack shit, right?
Oh,
and
yeah.
then, you know, moved on to more clubby shit with like a G6 and stuff. When you were on tour with these, with like Lil Wayne and Ross and stuff, what was the vibe?
Yeah, honestly, I think we fucked up because we started to cater to the
audience,
fans,
yeah.
and we're like, okay, shit, like if they're here for hip hop, then we should slow our shit down. Honestly, first of all, I don't think anything we did would have helped.
Yeah.
They just weren't fucking with us.
Maybe just getting off stage.
Yeah. Shortening the set might have helped a little bit. Like, dog, we did all kinds of frills, man. We bought all kinds of new things.
Dude, we changed our set every night.
Really? To try and like
try to make it work.
Yeah.
Damn. That's crazy.
But I would say that like the biggest thing now, like if I look back on it, what we should have done though is just, you know, stay true to who the fuck we were, you know, and the up tempo stuff, the more energetic, you know, things where we can kind of like spit and perform at the rate that we usually do. Probably, if anything, it would have just been more comfortable for us.
Yeah.
In the end, like people fuck with you if you fuck with yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I was gonna say, but before like all the electro shit, when I met them and they were doing the backpacker shit, right?
Yeah.
And then I remember when I met the guys, they were talking about like, yo, how do you get on radio? Because I was on Power 106 at the time. And then
your mixes were great, by the way.
oh
Yeah.
Hey.
yes.
Hey.
Well, my favorite, bro. Like, I'm just saying, when I was a little kid going to school, listening to the fucking radio, I'm like, this dude's mix. I didn't know you were Asian yet. And I was like,
Yes.
We thought he was Mexican too.
Yes.
they're like, yo, why
I
is he
think
joining our
everyone
group?
did. I think
Like, I
everyone
can't?
did.
But funny story is like, so when I went in the first, like, we did our first rehearsal, I was actually impressed though, to be honest, because I didn't know anything about, honestly, like, no, I didn't know that Asian rappers existed besides Jin at the time, right? But when I met these guys, I was like, man, they're like the Beastie Boys. Right? Like, I had this feeling. I was always a fan of the Beastie Boys. So when we had our first rehearsal, I remember they're asking me, like, yo, how do we get on radio? And I said, well, I said, you got to get a radio record. And the hottest shit right now.
And you got to touch Big Boy's dick.
And this was before the surgery.
Damn. Ice cold, Rick. God damn.
Fat people can make fat jokes. It's allowed.
Much love, Big. Much love.
All day.
Yeah, no, so at the time, Latin hip hop was huge, right? Like it was
like Lil Rob.
Yeah, exactly.
Baby
Bash.
Locos.
So I said, yo, give me a record that could fit the format of Power.
That's why y'all did Lowrider?
Yeah.
No, before that. That's why their first song is called You Got a Friend, featuring Baby Bash and Lil Rob.
Oh, shit. And then everyone thought y'all were Mexican.
Yep.
Yeah.
So their first biggest show was a car show, but it was the Lowrider car show. Lowrider oldie car show in.
No, Tim's known us before that. Like he was in our fetish video.
No, but you guys
back
are
in
doing
the
more of the car, the import.
It's true.
So they went towards the low.
Fetish is the name of the song, by the way.
Yes.
But that was a funny story before they.
No, that's
evolved.
crazy. Because that actually answered one of my questions. Because I was gonna ask, like, you know, I remember when Lowrider was on the radio and thinking like, oh shit, like I know these guys, you know, and thinking like this is a very Mexican hip hop sounding song.
Hey man, who doesn't like freestyle shit though, man?
But because I remember after like, so You Got a Friend was such a huge success for Power, and they said, yo, what else can we do to keep the momentum? I said, yo, because I do this old school show at noon on Fridays, like it's just all old school. And I said, yo, the biggest record right now that everyone requests is the Cure Love Song. I said, you gotta sample that. Right? So they redid it. That's how Lowrider came out.
Interesting.
And then Wiz hopped on.
And then Wiz Khalifa saw them at a basketball game and jumped on the remix.
Oh shit.
Yeah, early days.
Dope.
Oh, Black and Yellow before Black and
way
Yellow.
Before Black and Yellow, yo.
That inspired.
Wiz used to ask us for blunts.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
So you guys did that.
Yeah.
You guys turned him
You
into
started his
that
dark
was us.
addiction.
We opened the door like a mug. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Jay Spliff.
That's crazy, man. So, okay, well, let me ask you this, bro. Like, at what point were you like, okay, you know, because I know, you know, as artists, everyone kind of goes through ups and downs where you feel like, do I need to stop this and pursue a real career in, you know, especially being Asian? You know, there's the stereotype of all your parents want you to be, you know, doctors and shit like that. And people always ask me this question, of course. How did y'all deal with your parents, and were your families like supportive of what you were doing?
I think all of us is different. For me personally, my parents were definitely like super disappointed, which is funny because they're musicians.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And what kind of Asian are we? Just to
Korean.
specify? Korean and
Filipino.
Filipino word. Okay.
Yeah. That's how you know we can't even tell.
I mean, I knew he was Korean. I was asking for the people, but he could have been Filipino or Thai. People think I'm Filipino all the time.
They switch us up all the time.
All the time.
Yeah.
Even Interscope at the time, they had our press pick.
Yeah.
I was him, he was me.
Really?
But he has a crazy story.
My favorite
about
story,
the Philippines.
no,
Oh,
bro.
Oh,
no.
yes, please
So this is
do.
when we were like really starting to peak, right? So we
Mhm.
did a show in the Philippines, in Manila, and we were super excited about it. Like I went to an all Filipino like junior high school,
Word.
like always loved Filipino people, like
Mhm.
stoked, and he was super excited. We're doing like one of the biggest Filipino TV shows.
Families all there, excited
Yeah.
for me, watching TV.
Okay.
Yeah, and then so and then from the beginning we're kind of stressed out because we were like talking about like the set and like they wanted to have like back dancers behind us.
Mhm.
We didn't want to do all that, and all this and this, right? And then we're talking about it, and we're in the green room, and all of a sudden the fucking TV goes off, and that's like fucking. Wow, the TV show of the Philippines with special guests straight from the United States, the Far East movement with Filipino member DJ Verman. It's my picture going like, hell yeah,
like,
this was so pissed.
Ruined
I
the
got
whole-
hella love that night, bro.
I
Yeah.
was like, yo.
He was like table
Damn.
full of mamsters at the club.
Like, how
Baddest
did
one.
how did my own people get us mixed up?
That's fucked up. You don't even look Filipino.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not Filipino.
I get Filipino, Japanese, Chinese.
Yeah,
all
I mean,
that.
I guess I've known all types of different looking Filipinos. Yeah,
That's
so.
too.
I'm like, cause like Korean is like so hot right now, so like I'm always like, yeah, man, I'm probably at the highest stock that I've been in quite a while. But then I realized I look nothing like these K-pop.
You
motherfuckers.
guys think you're so fucking cool. God,
Get a
fucking.
wig, dog.
I remember thinking that like K-pop was popping, Squid Game was popping. I'm like, these motherfuckers just think they got the monopoly on Asian shit, man.
Oh man.
Fucking, everyone was talking about Korean barbecue. Everybody was eating Korean barbecue at the same time. Squid Games and K-pop was popping, dog. It was crazy. I was like, what the fuck? Come on, man. There's other Asian shit out there.
You know what really fucked me up though is when I had dinner with you,
Mhm.
lunch with you, and then we were having Thai food in Thai Town.
Jiladai, yep.
Yeah, and then and I was like, oh, so this is like the spot. He's like, yeah. I was like, I've had this other place. He's like, yeah. Like other than a couple of places though, everywhere else is basically just the same shit. That shit kind of fucked me up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we all just kind of serving the same shit. But it depends on who makes the same shit good.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That place was amazing.
Yes, shout out to Jiladai, man. They're great. You know how my mom told me about that place because she was like, have you ever heard of Ryan Gosling? And I'm like, yeah, mom. And I swear to this day, my mom could not name one Ryan Gosling movie if you fucking tied her up and sucked her toes. But like,
What?
but
Wow.
but there was some article she read where Ryan Gosling loves Jiladai because when he's sick, he goes there and he orders level 5 spice.
Whoa.
And
Damn.
it helps him sweat out his sick.
Wow.
Which is next level shit, you know what I'm saying? And it's just a very fire Thai spot. And we just happen to be near Thai Town right now, so shout out to my peoples.
And then that girl, she totally fucking recognized you.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
How'd that make you feel, Big Shot?
I was very happy for you, my friend.
Damn, so majority of like the restaurants.
I was like,
here,
this
they're all,
motherfucker's
like, just-
planted this shit. Try
all the
to
same,
show
you would
me.
say?
Gotta show off.
I would say, all Thai food spots, it's like everybody serves their staples,
Yeah.
you feel me? And then you got to find, to this day, I feel like no one makes kapao, which is like, it's a ground beef, basil leaf situation like my mom does.
True.
It's a couple runner-ups, but
get
no
it.
one does it like my mom.
So if there was like a cooking competition, no one would win. It'd just be a tie.
Shut up! Shut up! That was
Bang,
good. That was
bang.
good. The dad jokes are
My bad.
on double fire after the second kid.
Good. Well, hey, look, I'm gonna flip it on you. Real
Ah!
quick. Subjects. Have y'all ever done? Did y'all get to do a show in Korea when shit was super popping?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I think that was probably one of our best shows.
Yeah.
Like,
Word.
Korean people, though, that's the thing about them, right? Like they, because like we would go there and do all kinds of promo
Mhm.
and like get no love, bro. Like we do shows and people would throw grapes
Like
at us.
shit, yeah,
We're literally.
yeah.
Cause like no, cause at the time like there wasn't like really like club shows and all that, so we would do shows at like these like random ass like bars,
Karaoke bars.
Yeah, basically
Farmers markets,
Yeah.
like where they get grapes from.
Yeah.
Little
Everything, 'cause no one's got a-
domi bars.
Yeah.
Little domi bars.
Okay, well, let's not go that far,
Oh man.
But yeah, so it was a good show in Korea.
bro.
She popped
So
off.
so it was like maybe like 10,000 people.
Word.
Yeah, and then like when we started jumping, like literally the foundation of the whole.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Man, I literally, a stripper homegirl of mine literally posted on her story the other day, how come nobody gets slizzard and high like a G6 anymore? And then she was like, I did last week, so I don't know what y'all were talking about.
Yeah, indeed. You know, I see it coming back these days. The gift that keeps giving.
Slizzard?
Yeah, well, just G6 as a whole.
Ah,
Yeah.
yes. When did when did Verman link up? Like when did you become a part of the whole situation?
I would say like end of 2006, right?
Yeah, around there.
2006, around there. And then they took me to my first show in Korea, and that's where I got all that shit thrown at me.
Yeah.
I remember that shit.
Damn, you really had shit thrown at you?
Yeah.
Why?
I was like, man, I want to quit.
Like,
Like this never happened to me before.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
And I was like, damn,
Why
man.
do y'all have so many grapes?
I was like, but yeah,
Got a
like
watermelon.
it was pretty. Yeah, I joined them around 2006. Did our first like little Asia run for I guess around 2007, and then other than that, yeah, I was just like, man, dude, like I was like, we gotta evolve. Like that's why when the music started coming in on the radio side, and we were able to start doing more clubs, right? Because there were times where they can't even get in the club and they were performing.
Damn.
Yeah, they would never think that we were actually the performers. We'd be like, that's us
Yeah.
on the fly. Like, stop lying.
Man, that's
Take your hat off.
Here's something I always wanted to ask you guys because
Take your hat off.
Fuck this bullshit.
Take your glasses off.
take the glasses off. Let me see them eyes.
These are prescription sunglasses.
Well, here's something I always wanted to ask you. Speaking of that, when I saw you guys perform Rocketeer on SNL, right? And this is when I feel like
We never did SNL, but okay.
yes, you did.
No, we didn't.
Yes, you did.
Shit, I would brag about that motherfucker. We did a lot of late night talk shows though.
Okay,
So we
maybe
did like
it was
Conan.
everything but
Night show or some
SNL.
shit.
Yeah, Jay Leno, all that.
All right,
shit.
all right. One of them.
It's one of them.
Yes, you did. Y'all forgot.
Nah, you forgot. Old ass.
Yeah.
You want some more?
Yeah.
You know what, guys? We all love having sexual intercourse. It's the best. And for you and your partner, no better stress reliever than sex. Well, the chewables from BlueChew.com can make sure you're ready to go whenever the moment strikes. If you don't already know about Blue Chew, you need to, alright? Blue Chew's tablets are performance enhancement for the bedroom and can help men gain extra confidence when it's time to perform sex. Blue Chew is an online prescription service, so no visits to the doctor's office, no awkward conversations, and no waiting in line at the pharmacy, and it ships right to your door in a discreet package, okay? Now look, I have used Blue Chew on many occasions, especially when me and Chia were trying to make our babies. Sometimes the little thing just gets tired after some wear and tear, okay? You need a little something to help you out. And let me tell you, Blue Chew works because obviously I got two little annoying babies running around, all right? Blue Chew's tablets are made in the USA and they prepare and ship direct, so it's cheaper than a pharmacy. Here's a special deal for our listeners. Try Blue Chew free when you use our promo code TIM at checkout. Just pay $5 shipping. That's BlueChew.com, promo code TIM to receive your first month free. If you could benefit from extra confidence when it's time to perform, visit BlueChew.com. Hey, what's up, y'all? You know, every year, Goody Brand puts out ridiculous, funny t-shirts for Halloween. And this year, I was like, yo, dead ass. What if skeletons got BBLs, okay? So I started sketching around, and Rick and Benji were like, yo, let's just use your sketch for the shirt. So I made it nice and sexy, and here we go. You got skeletons with BBLs. And it says, dead ass, welcome to BB Hell. Get it? And guess what? Oh, so lit, all right? For every purchase of this shirt, you get an entry to win my actual sketches signed and everything, all right? So you have until, they're literally available right now, goodybrand.com. You have until October 20th to be eligible for the contest. Check it out, get you a shirt. We also have these hilarious Monster Smash t-shirts that Rick came up with. Amazing. Goodybrand.com, check it out. Hilarious t-shirts for the holiday, Halloween season. Ya bitch! I remember, you guys were all wearing sunglasses.
Mm-hmm.
Now, was that on purpose to not let people know you were Asian right away?
I mean, I will say that we did get some, conversation about that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But we just always wore sunglasses as well.
Yeah.
Like in like because we were doing like hundreds of shows like a year and just be tired and just even if we were like falling over stuff while we're trying to get into the club and all that. But like was there some sort of mentions on that? Yeah, there were. Like I think that we're like the only group in the history of mankind where after we went on TV our sales went down.
What?
They'd be like,
Man, that's fucked
yeah.
up, dude.
After we did the NHL fucking All-Star game, bro,
Yeah.
like in Canada, our numbers were just fucking plummeted.
What the fuck? That's crazy. Well, I mean, NHL,
Yeah, you get all these
all-
tweets like, "Oh, that's why it's Far East movement."
Wow.
Like,
I mean,
And people really didn't know and was really just being like, "Oh no, I like this, but not from you." Basically, that's.
but that's the
whack.
beautiful thing about music, though, right? Is that with music, you judge it based on how it sounds and not how it looks.
Yeah.
At least in the beginning.
damn. Who signed you guys up to do an NHL show?
Man, we took everything.
Yeah,
I mean, when you're starving for 10 years,
I
like
feel it.
literally, you just start when they come, you just accept.
Yeah,
you know?
nah, I feel that, man. Yeah, that's crazy.
But you learn. Yeah.
But you live and you learn.
Yeah, you got to get in where you fit in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember thinking that, when I seen you guys on SNL.
He's gonna push on
Matt
that.
TV, whatever.
Yeah.
I just remember
It was
thinking, I'm
Wildin'
like,
Out.
That was Living Color.
That was him. That's messed up, man.
Living Color. Living Color.
Living color.
I remember thinking like, oh man, I wonder if this is some type of like planned thing from like, I don't know, from the record label or what. Like, don't tell them we Asian yet. You know what I'm saying? Maybe wait till we got another, one more hit and then bam, glasses come off. Everyone's like, oh shit. But that was the shit, right? So during like 2008 when they had the height of like the first 2 radio records, I remember going to the record labels in New York, right? And, meeting with different A&Rs and then, I play on the music like, yo, look at the numbers. Like, look how many stations are playing this, everything. And then their only thing is like, the music's good, but we just don't know how to market you guys. Yeah. And I was like, but let the music speak for itself. Right. And then, every meeting, I was just like, fuck, we got to do this ourselves, guys. That's like, crazy. There's no other way. Man.
But I'm the one thing that I'm proud of, and actually that I was against in the beginning, is our name. Like to be able to kind of just bear that from the beginning, like we are the Far East movement. We represent who we are. Now, can we talk about getting drunk?
Yeah.
Talk to the girls,
Yeah. That's funny, man. You know what line always used to crack us up? Slap them bedroom thighs.
Yeah. John Yip, stereotypes.
We used to be like, man, who the fuck be slapping thighs?
What do you don't slap thighs? What?
It was a
thighs are amazing, bro.
I love thighs. I love
you don't
thighs.
slap them.
I love the
Yeah,
bits
you
of
get a little
thighs.
jiggle going.
I like
This butt right there.
Oh, that's also true. No. But that part between the butt and the thigh you holding on to, that's if you
I hold on to it. I don't be slapping it.
We have a whole debate about
You
this.
got to tenderize it.
But let's talk about it. I like very giant thighs. Okay, debatably, I like some thighs that a lot of people probably wouldn't like because they're so big. Okay, I never slapped a thigh in my life.
Missing out.
That's slapper.
Got slapped in the bedroom.
Hilarious.
In the bedroom.
There was a dope moment with that song in particular. You guys invited us to your I don't know if it was a listening party.
No.
That's what it was, right? And then after that, we went to the club to break the record for the first time. And everybody liked it without hearing it for the first time. I was like, oh shit. Because in my head, I've seen people do that and people don't give a fuck.
They just leave the dance floor.
Yeah, like, bro, I want to dance to songs I know. But that shit dropped and they loved it. I was like, oh fuck, this is dope. Like it didn't need to be familiar. They just liked how it sounded.
You know, like when his brother started playing our records on air, that was one of the weird things about it. Usually it does take how many months before a song got familiar back in the day?
8 months.
Yeah, but this song, when we dropped Girls on the Dance Floor, the moment it hit, right?
Yep. Took off. You guys were making some hits, bro. It was we knew Girls on the Dance Floor was hot when Bruno would ask us to come and perform it on his set. Remember that?
Also true. Yeah.
Damn. Okay. Did you ever because arguably you guys are the first mainstream Asian hip hop group. No, not even arguably.
Yeah, I don't think so.
So it's did you ever feel
pressure to rep for the Asian community, or like as that title of like, oh, we're the first Asians? Like, was there ever any, just pressure around that you felt? Or were you just like, nah, fuck it, we just making music, man?
If anything, we felt like support.
Yeah.
We were just thankful for the looks that we were getting.
Mm.
I don't even think that there was enough going on for our people at the time for for you to feel pressure. Whatever you do is a win.
Yeah.
It just doesn't matter. Yeah, like back in the day, like that's one of the big things. Like now we manage artists and stuff like that, but like in dealing with like all these like hard ticket shows, like drive around the wheel turn every week, it's a new Asian act that's like headlining that. That was like our dream. Like we literally only did like soft ticket shows because we were scared that we couldn't sell tickets. So it's definitely a different time. Like
beautiful,
but it's beautiful. Can't believe it's gotten this far. Like back in the day, just you and us, man.
I mean, yeah, you're right. I mean, there's probably other people here and there, but I feel like we were definitely on the cusp of some different shit. I remember the first time I met Jin, right? He surprised me and he came out freestyling because I didn't know I was gonna be meeting him, right? But then he was like, man, because I was coming from the YouTube shit. He was like, oh man, if YouTube was around back then, oh, and when he was doing his thing, he was like, ooh, he's thinking like, he really could have made some other shit pop off, and it's crazy to think how far things have come,
Yeah.
Because now I'm looking like, we were just talking about this. I feel like, damn, Asian people are actually, we got whole movies and stuff, that aren't about Asian shit.
Yeah.
Like, and when Rick, when Beef dropped, Rick was like, hey man, look, Beef.
That show was awesome.
Yes,
dude.
yes. And he was like, hey man, you should watch it because like, it's
You're
like,
Asian.
Well, no, because he's like, it's a full Asian cast, but it's not just about Asian shit. It's just dope for what it is. And I was like, oh, okay.
And shouts to Rec on that one.
Yes. Oh, shout out to Rex Steezy. Yeah. Because that's what I've always wanted to do is like some shit where like, can I just play a normal person?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's not necessarily doing Asian shit, but I'm just an Asian person that happens to be doing shit, existing in a world that is real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's really crazy that, I feel like it's, even me being on YouTube for like, I don't know, 2000, 16 years, for however long, 15 plus years, I feel like I've been doing so much to just get to a point where now I can audition for real people, what I'm saying? Whereas before I was happy being an extra in Tokyo Drift, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like
I mean, but it's crazy, man. Like YouTube is mainstream as fuck. What you did though, you created something, you did something that became mainstream as fuck, and that's what it should have been. Like that's why we're doing our ISA shows back in the day.
Oh, the ISA shows. How did those come about?
It was just like, I mean, with the Wong Fu brothers, of course, like, and for us specifically, like we had so many like offers of things to do and all that, and they were like, fuck, like it's not just us, honestly. Like, there's so many other amazing, folks that are in the genre and in our community that we can help out. And then, but a lot of these like brands, they didn't really understand that. Like, back in the day, like JCPenney or whoever, like Verizon, they'd be like, YouTube, what is that?
Right.
And then we'd be, so that's when we like, how about we do some concerts and show y'all?
That's
tight.
tight.
So like the first couple shows that we did with the Wong Fu guys, with Kev Jumba, Ryan Higa. Funny thing was we do these ticket drives, right? We do these ticket drives at Verizon stores. Drive up at like 8, 9 in the morning, right? And then you see like fucking lines, dude. Like hundreds and hundreds of kids just waiting. Like, hell yeah. Because we're on fire too, right? Like, it's like we're at the peak of our fucking powers and shit. We walk over and then, sit down, set up and everything. And they open the door and everyone walks right past us. So the Wong Fu guys like, oh shit.
They go straight to Kev.
Yeah, Kev Jump. Hell yeah, man. That fool, he probably got arthritis from holding his arm like this. But yeah, man, like that. So I mean, it's a beautiful thing. And like what y'all doing and what you did, especially with Wildin' Out, for you to be able to hold it down for our people is like, that's amazing.
Thank you, bro.
And not being a one-trick pony.
100.
Well, hey, man, thanks. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Not to talk about me, but whenever people ask me like, did it ever offend you when they would come at you with the Asian jokes? And I'll be like, look, man, I was happy to play my part and rap. You feel me? To be able to clap back at Asian jokes. Because I always tell people, like, look, when I was up there, I would have to talk about Carlos's beard or Chico's head. I wasn't making black jokes, you know. I would have to come at the individual. When they come at me, it was all dog eating jokes and fucking bad driving jokes. I had to rep for all of us. You know what I'm saying?
You held it down though.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Yeah.
I was gonna say to you, Verman, you know, Filipinos go so hard once they find out somebody is Filipino.
Oh yeah.
It was a lot of people hurt that when they found out I wasn't Filipino. Because I feel like a lot of the early internet love I got is people thinking I was Filipino. You know, it was a lot of people that even like, it was a dude that came up to me at a house party one time in Long Beach and was like, yo, Delgado. You know what I'm saying? My dude repping for us Filipinos.
Yo, that's close though. I like that.
And I didn't even realize. But like, you know, because once they find out that someone's doing shit, they go hard. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sure you got a lot of love.
Did you ever correct the guy?
Yeah, no, look, if people assumed I was Filipino, I would tell them, actually, I'm Thai. Actually, I'm Thai. Whoa, really? And then they would throw my posters in the trash.
No.
Yeah, they would fucking, you know, roll it up like it was a fucking what is the I forgot what it was called. Lumpia. Thank you.
That happened to me a couple of times. Remember we were doing a show. I remember we were doing a show in Long Beach actually, at a club. And you know, just being on radio, a lot of people didn't know, you know, how I look like, right? They just assumed like, okay, he's probably Latino,
Yeah,
because he's from LA, you know. So I remember we did a show,
and you look like you
yeah.
you still kind of look like you could be some type of Latino.
Okay. Sometimes I think it depends. So I remember like after the club or after our show, this Latino guy comes up to the guys over here and they go, "Yo, man, that's dope, man. You got the Latinos representing with his food." I was like, "What?"
Yes.
Where?
I was
Absolutely.
like, "I'll take it though."
Bro, somebody stopped me at the Lakewood Mall in the parking lot one time because they thought I was Frankie J.
Y'all had the same cut though.
Yes, we did. It was a 2 with a fade and a taper, and I also used to wear them big ass shades with a little tint. I was like, Frankie J. I was like, no, man, no. Okay, I'm on.
Dude, our guy Jay, because he had the long hair, you know how many times he would get stopped to think people he was Steve Aoki?
Hilarious.
That was
Oh,
hilarious,
man.
bro. One time we did a festival in Sunset, and then we were walking to our green room, and these drunk ass girls run over, and they're like, "Oh my God, you're Steve Aoki!" And he's like, "Nah.
He don't even look like Steve Aoki at all.
I'm not Steve
Just
Aoki." She's like, "Nah, you're Steve Aoki. Stop fucking lying. You're Steve Aoki." He's like getting offended. He's like, "No, what?
Yeah.
What?" And then and then her friend comes over and goes, "No, you dumb. That's Steve Aoki." And he was performing.
What? Oh my God. Amazing.
Oh no, well, here's another funny story. I remember we were in Chicago.
Yeah.
We did a show. I remember it was like LMFAO did a show out there. And we were just, you know, just hanging out after party.
Mhm.
And then I remember someone came up, started walking up, and it was like Jay, you know, us just hanging on a chair like this. And they're like, "Yo, Steve Aoki." And then
What?
I remember Jay was like, "Damn, man." And he walked right behind Jay, and there's Steve Aoki right behind us. And literally like sitting right there. I was like, "Oh shit."
That's great.
That was
like,
good.
God
That was
damn.
crazy.
Yeah.
Oh God, final sign
But we get everything, man. People used to think we were the Jabberwockies.
Oh,
Like,
I was
yeah,
how?
we're on the elevator, like escalators, and people walking out there like,
Vegas?
Yeah.
like doing
Yes.
this. Oh, bro.
I was literally about to say that because whenever I'm in Vegas, because they got their residency out there,
Yeah.
and let somebody come up to me asking for a picture. If someone has no idea who I am, it's like, oh, he must be a Jabberwocky or something, man.
So funny.
Any of us could be a Jabberwocky, you know. That's the thing
With the
about
mask
it.
on.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely.
Shout out to Jabberwockies though, man.
Hell yeah.
Maybe they needed to cover their Asianness too with those masks. Maybe that's why they had the masks on.
Nah, they just trying to be in many places to getting all that money. At the same
Yeah.
time, bro. MF Doom style.
Genius bag. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause they be pulling from other dance crews.
I know.
Just Put the mask on, dog. You got this.
Well, what's the y'all not trying to put out any new Far East Movement projects?
Nah.
That time is past.
Yeah. I mean, I say this. Like, we get a lot, like, now that it's been, like, you know, a while, everyone's doing these, like, retro shows and all that. So we getting fucking all kinds of, like, offers.
Yeah.
But we always tell them, you know, you gotta knock our socks off.
Mm.
And up to this point,
Mm-hmm. Everybody's a daddy. Yeah, socks are still on. Yeah,
Socks are still on.
socks are
bro.
still on. Got the Gore-Tex kicks. You know,
Man, yeah, absolutely.
everybody's a daddy now.
Yeah.
Yeah. You say you got 2?
Yeah, 2. I got a 3-month-old and 3-year-old.
Damn, you beat me. I got a 2-year-old and a 4-month-old.
Oh.
You
Yeah,
crazy,
okay,
bro.
yeah.
Like that time, that like you got two that are just really developing right now. That's got to be
Yeah,
tough on
it's-
you.
Yeah, so the 2-year-old is so fucking. She's talked so much, like full sentences, like
yeah.
full ass sentences, and she's a little asshole, but in the funniest way,
Yeah.
though. You feel me? Like
Mine
very.
too. Same.
Yeah, right. Because she's been very like clinging to mommy. You know what I'm saying? And quick story, she was very like mommy was putting her to bed very consistently because I was working, handling stuff. So then it was time. Like we wanted to switch it up. Hey, daddy bedtime, daddy story time, just in case, right? Mommy's out of town, whatever. So she isn't only used to mommy time, right? So I'm in there. She was a little hesitant at first. Went in, it was fine. She was laying there as I'm reading stories, putting her in a little sleep sack. She just looked up at the sky and was like, I miss mommy's story time. and
This
you're
was suck.
and you're yeah.
No
she's like,
filter, bro.
Yeah.
Kids
It's
have no
no
filter.
filter.
you don't do the voices right. Nah. But it was like, and you're not. They say you're not supposed to like be like, hey, that pissed me off.
Don't you ever say that again.
But it's like, so, why, baby, why? And it look. I'm sensitive, man. That shit hurts. But I'm like,
It does.
oh,
It
baby,
does.
yeah, you get it.
Yeah.
And you got babies as well.
Yeah, I got
Damn,
one.
how old's your baby now?
She's almost 4.
Damn, son, that's tight. So she's in preschool and shit.
Well, she's daycare right now, and then, yeah, it's really nice, bro. Like basically 9 to 5, bro.
Like, how often?
5 days a week.
Word.
Yeah, bro. But it's because I'm a Koreatown kid, so like we got a lot of working class folks. So that when I hear about my friends who are like in like Culver or places like that, they do like 4 hours, 3 days a week. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, what the hell no.
That's probably what we're
Take
gonna
it.
do, dog. To be honest, because I'm not ready.
I look at holidays so different now, man. I'd be pissed off. Like, what you mean Labor Day? Get your ass over to school.
So Christmas break.
What? Yeah,
That's the parent I'm gonna be.
Yo, schools are different now, bro. It's like 3 months and you get a full month off.
What?
Yeah, bro.
Really?
Every day's
Yeah.
a minimum day.
Yeah, and they have half days once
Yeah.
a week.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Okay.
all kinds of different stuff.
You could take mental health days.
yeah,
just as a
yeah.
kid.
that's the whole thing.
Huh.
Fucking weird.
Interesting. Little spoiled ass little.
So my mental health was fucked up every day. But I had to go.
Well, shit, man. I mean, look, I love that. First of all, we look great.
Asian don't raise it.
It's
Black don't
facts.
crack.
That's it. And, we all out here not cracking and not raising it, and it's beautiful. Cause look, truth be told, we old. And I love that. We're still out here making money, making babies, doing our thing. I love that. Hey man, we're still friends. It's great to see you and talk to you. Your mustache is amazing.
Thank you. Got to spruce it up a little bit for today,
And I appreciate y'all pulling up, man. I literally was like, hey man, y'all be doing podcasts? Pull up to my shit. Pull up to my shit.
Can't say no to you, brother.
Hey, thanks,
Yeah, for
man.
sure.
Thank you, man. It's been a long time, and y'all are definitely the OGs in the space and the culture, and and thank you for making time.
Hey, man.
of course.
Thank you for having us, man. This is like the 3rd time I've ever seen him out since he got his kid.
Look,
Yeah.
it's a struggle.
I don't go out.
Look,
Glad.
I told him
Yeah.
it was Tim. He was like, yes.
thank you.
I'll be
man.
there.
That's
Straight
love,
up.
bro. That's love.
Straight up.
Thank you. I tell everybody, like, motherfuckers be trying to pull up. I'm in town today. What you doing? I'm like, dude, do you not follow me on Instagram? I got two whole babies, dude. Give me a month's notice and
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah.
So I appreciate it, man.
Of
Yeah.
course.
Thank you, guys. Is there anything else you want to plug or talk about or say?
Hell yeah. We have a restaurant
Mhm.
Oh, that's
Koreatown. It's called Inner Crew.
And it's great.
You like it?
Yes, I do.
Have you gone?
I haven't gone.
That's fucked up.
Nobody invites me.
You're invited now?
Yeah, come
No,
through,
I'm
come
gonna
through.
go.
So-
And I didn't know that was y'all.
Yeah, so we grew up in K Town. When we grew up, it was all Korean food and tacos, and that's it.
Yeah.
And we always thought about it'd be nice to have a place where you can get a good steak beyond Taylor's, which is like very like.
Is that the
grown folk.
K-Town
Yeah, that's like
steakhouse?
a hard steakhouse, and
Mm.
without going all the way to downtown or Hollywood.
Mhm.
So we had the chance to go and put it together. It's a great place where all of our people can meet
Yep.
and enjoy themselves. But it's also for the grown folk. It's not like super parties. It's an actual restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
But we do have events all the time too. So pull up over there, Inner Crew, and we manage artists. That's like our big thing right now. My big thing is the Rose. They're like a alt pop indie rock band from Korea.
Oh, dope.
Yeah, man. We sold out like 50 cities.
Oh, that's
Last
amazing.
year. We're about to announce another one right now. We're a week into our first single. And we're already at like 2 million streams on Spotify, 5 million
killing it.
views
That's
on
crazy.
YouTube.
Yeah.
So
Dope.
yeah, they're popping right now. And like the dope thing about them is like the fact that they're a Korean group. They're real good looking kids.
Mhm.
Which actually it's crazy. Good looking people, you get a lot more opportunities. I never knew.
Look, I'm trying to get some laser Korean skin routine. Shit done soon. I gotta get rid of these acne scars, man. I'm tired of putting on concealer. So
Yeah, but they're amazing. They're actually play all their own instruments. They write all their own music.
Oh, that's tight.
Yeah, so I'm gonna invite you. We're doing the forum this year for LA.
Oh, word.
Ooh.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Bet.
So that's them and
Months notice.
oh yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
November, I think 18, something like that.
Yeah.
Knock it down. How about
Yeah.
you,
So-
sir?
Oh, while we're working with this one kid from Philippines named James Reed, Filipino Australian kid.
Okay.
What's up?
You know, R&B type of feel, like
Tight.
amazing singer, so and actor as well. And then I have this other kid based out of San Diego named Headband Andy.
Okay.
He's like a mix between Yeet and Playboy Cardi.
Okay.
So
He's sick.
killing it.
Word.
Yeah.
That's beautiful, man.
Yeah,
Hey.
we all work together.
Yeah.
It's all family business. Like that's the way we roll.
That's
Lit.
what's up.
Shouts out to Kev.
Shout out to
And
shouts out to Kev. Yeah. Look, man, when I finally make new music, I'll have an album release at your spot.
There you
Let's
go.
go. Let's go.
And thank y'all one more time, Far East Movement, for pulling up. I appreciate you guys.
Thank you.
Hey, thank y'all for watching No Chaser Podcast. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, all that bullshit. I'm Tim Chantarangsu.
I'm Ricky Shucks.
Bye.